What's going on, everybody? It is Classified here, bringing you some MIG-23MLD, and as the video stands and as the video represents itself, is the MiG-23 still good, right? We have the new series of the Phantoms coming into play here. We got Israeli Phantom, we have the new US Phantom, and a lot of the things that come into play with that is the current meta still good? Is the MiG-23MLD still good? We have the R-24Rs, we have the R-24Ts, broken missiles in my opinion, and do they come into play with the new series of pulse Doppler radar Phantoms? And as you're going to see in the video, it plays into a lot of how you position yourself in the map. And as you see here, we got Valkyrie, we got Null and Void here. Thank you guys for the help in the video. And sorry, this is a replay. This is a previous match. So excuse me for the cursor being in play. I'm not as knowledgeable with the replay feature because I don't use it very much. But I try to obviously scope out everybody that I can. I try to look at where I'm looking in game versus where I am in the replay, so bear with me with that. But yeah, we try to come in, scoop in the F4E. He obviously got killed by the FGR2, obviously for the pulse Doppler missiles. And we're just scoping out the field right here. We got two F4Js on the top bottom left here. I see that F4J is kind of occupied by the FG1. Kind of just snuck that missile in there, and we got the kill for that one. Lots of missiles in the air right here. We have the F4Es and the MiG-23 right there down below. Obviously the F4E just got a kill, so I'm going to come in, kind of put some pressure on him so he doesn't scoop back in. We have the F4E also coming in. He's not going to look at me. I'm going to sneak in an R60 right here just to keep pressure on him. He flares, but it's not enough to get rid of that R60, and it just kind of bled through, I guess. Sometimes when you chaff or flare periodically too consistently and you don't turn your afterburner off, that missile's just going to sneak on in and kill you. Now look at this F4J, just kind of launch a missile. I thought Valkyrie was still alive, he was not. Just to kind of put pressure on that pack right there, and luckily he got that kill with that R60. This F4J, I coming in top. I understand he's probably not going to look at me. He's probably looking either to his 11 o'clock up above him, and I'll just sneak that R60 in as well. Now I obviously saw that missile come in way beforehand. I didn't view that picture as well as I should have, but the F4E comes in, launches a missile, probably an F4J or an A9J, come in, and he tries to turn fight. Now granted, I'm not exactly for sure his thought process on here, so I just take him to a vertical. Obviously MLD's got a lot better energy retention. I'm going to be able to turn harder than him, and when you turn fight an F4E in an MLD, you're probably going to win these types of battles, obviously depending on how many players he has alive. And I check here, I believe, just to see if I checked in game if how many people were alive, just so when I actually started this initiation on this fight that I wasn't going to get sideswiped by, you know, one of his fellow mates to come in and swoop and kill me. But yeah, so this guy just runs. He knows he can't take me, so I'm going to speed through this a little bit here. And he's obviously going to take me back to his airfield. He probably doesn't either have enough missiles. He just doesn't want to take this fight. He understands that, you know what, I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to win this. So I lock him up, shoot an R60 at him. I knew I really wasn't going to get the kill because he was going too fast. I knew he had flares left, so I was just getting him to turn before he took me into his base. Coming in for the gun kill, and we get the crit on that side aspect, and just goes up. And this MiG-23 comes in, tries to steal the kill, can't get guns on. That's okay because we're going to come on in, try to get our nose lined up here, and boom, we do just that. Easy peasy. We got the ace. Let's go. Let's get it. And there is the results from that match. It's not too shabby. Now, With every top tier, you have to have a good game and a bad game, naturally. So, with this map being absolutely massive, I wanted to include this too, just to show you how good the 24Ts are. Now, anybody who's played this game for any longer than, you know, a year, I've only been playing this game for maybe 9 to 10 months. So, obviously, if you are an expert, you've been playing this game for 6, 7+ years, you obviously know that this plane is really, really good. For people who are wanting to, you know, research this plane, or people who are wanting to unlock it, go for the grind, get this plane, I highly recommend it. 24Ts are really all you need. I use them basically just to not give anybody an RWR signal, really. So here we are, we're coming in. I'm getting a lot of spikes from my front. Obviously, we got F4EJs, we got F4Js, we have the FGR2s. Actually, no, we don't. We have the FGR1. We have Britain on our team, so just pretty much F4EJs and F4Js coming in with those pulse Dopplers. I got locked up, so I did a side aspect turn just to break that pulse Doppler lock, and then I just saw this F4J kind of pick a fight with this MiG-23. Now, I have him locked here, and I'm not for sure if I'm going to get this kill, but I'm just going to send it out anyways. Why not, right? They're 24Ts, broken missiles, long burn time, and we're going to launch another 24T on that occupied F4J, or F4EJ, and we need to get those guys out of here. So as I'm going through here, I'm getting locked up. I'm getting ping spikes all over the place. I get locked up here. I'm going to turn into this F4EJ. Now, granted, should I have turned into this? I'm not looking really around me, and that's one thing I really have to get better about, especially top tier. So I launch a R60 at him. He obviously sees it. He flares. He turns. He banks. And I've got my 6 back towards the pack, and that's not really where you want to be with the top tier planes. Really got to have your self-awareness and your position narrowed down here. I shoot another R60. He flares, obviously. I'm going to try and shoot another R60. And I look behind, and I am scared. I have so many people, but I'm already committed to this guy. I might as well try and get 3 kills in this game, because I know I'm probably not going to win this fight, win this battle. I try to get those on. He rolls, he ducks and rolls, and I'm not able to get guns on. So I'm going to take this down. I'm almost blacked out, almost crash. Mainly because I wanted to get out of line of sight for that F4EJ that I just tried to kill. So I climb. I'm obviously very slow here, and I'm just trying to get this other kill, this one last kill. I'm going to preemptively flare, knowing that these guys are behind me. I try to get guns on, and we get the kill. And I see the missile, and luckily we flared it. And we're going to come back up here. I see another F4EJ coming in. He's going to try and missile me. I'm just going to pop some shots, roll on out of there. I'm not having it. Not going to have fun. Probably not going to win that fight if I kept going with that head on. And I see this missile here, and I thought I flared enough, but unfortunately I turned the wrong way, and we get absolutely clapped. Now, if you notice here, there, most of my teammates weren't around me. And that just takes self-awareness. You have to be self-aware when you play these top tier matches, otherwise you're just not going to do good. And understanding from my previous match that we didn't do so hot with our self-awareness. And so what we're going to do now is take notes, look at the VODs, and I highly recommend looking at them. You guys just have the shadow play on, look to see what you did wrong, constantly grow, constantly try to get better. See what happened. See from everybody's angle. You can go back, look in the in-game play, and check everything out as far as, you know, what happened, who died, how many people were around you, and use that to your advantage. Definitely use that feature. That replay feature is so underutilized, in my opinion, in this game for getting better. And partly because of that is, you know, top tier people just kind of are lazy, in my opinion. They use the missiles to their advantage, and that's what they rely on mainly. They don't use those types of positional type scenarios to their advantage. They just kind of go in, missile dump, and hopefully they survive. So this game, I'm gonna take a little bit of a different approach. I'm obviously gonna take it slower. I usually just climb with MLD. I like to let the F4 EJs and F4Js and all those wonderful phantoms to launch those missiles from a long range, just to put pressure on the team. This is just a safe route. It's not necessarily I don't think there's any right or wrong answer to play this plane, but this is just how I play it. So if you enjoy this type of gameplay, you know, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up if you like this type of format. But so I see this missile launch from the left. I have no idea what it is, but we come down. It's an F4J, and I lock him up. We're gonna launch a 24T at him just to get him out of the game. He's obviously gonna look to get out of there too, and we kill him now that our 6 is clear. I'm gonna be more conservative with my positioning now. I got 4 planes with me right here, but they have 4 planes as well. So I'm gonna see who I can pick off with. I got one more 24T left, and we're gonna see what we can do. I have this F4E locked up, but he is in a fight, and I really don't want to TK. It's really easy to do that with the 24Ts because they have such a long burn time, and if anybody crosses in that path. So I just take out the SU-22. Easy kill. He doesn't have very many flares. And I notice J7E is skirting around the edge, getting away from this flurry of fighting. So I'm gonna put pressure on him. I'm gonna fly out. All these guys are pretty occupied on my other teammates, so I'm gonna make sure he's aware that he's not being missed here. So I try and nose on him. Obviously can't do it. J7E's turn radius is just too good, so he's obviously gonna turn back into me, and I am going to leave. Only because I'm not going to turn fight at J7E. I know my capabilities and is just to outdo mine. He launches a missile, I flare it. We're good to go. J7E's coming in, heading on. I do not want to mess with those 30 mils, so I'm going to pop some shots, get out of there, make him turn a little preemptively before mainly what I do with head-ons. If you can get a kill, you get a kill. I'm not necessarily an expert on head-ons, but we're going to come in here with a MiG-23. Got him locked up. I'm going to shoot an R60 at him. Give my teammates some help there. We get the kill. I'm gonna pull up here. We've got plenty of speed. I see a missile in the distance. Not for sure if it's mine or not, so I'm gonna just flare just in case it overshoots and relocks on me. So luckily it wasn't, and we got clear of that. Now the J7E is here, and we're gonna get him locked up. Launch an R60. Probably the most riskiest R60 I've launched in a while. With my the Vigan coming in there to swoop in behind him. Luckily that missile got flared out and I didn't TK. So yeah, we got the Vigan on his 6, launches a missile, boom, he's dead, and we get the dub. A little bit of victory flares there, so nice gameplay as far as understanding where I was in the last match, what I did wrong, and what we can do to fix it. And always be looking to better yourself in the game. Use the replay modes, use it to your advantage. It's there for you, and start getting better, start understanding where you are positionally, and hopefully this was an informational video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. Also, my Twitch channel is down below, and I'm probably live right now. So thanks for watching, guys.
Oh
Peace.
my god, no way.
I'm gonna get the kill.